Hey guys, welcome to Shane's World, and today we're in Covington, Georgia, and we're going to take you to some more filming locations, and specifically the filming locations for Friday the 13th, Jason Lives. You guys come and join us. Alright, this was the police station that can be seen in the movie Friday the 13th, Jason Lives, and this is the entryway when you can see in the movie Tommy first walking up those steps going into the sheriff's department to let the sheriff know that Jason is alive. Of course, the sheriff thinks that Jason is not alive and that Tommy's trying to come back to town and start problems. But just wanted to point this location out. This was also used in the series Dukes of Hazzard, and this is the main police station used in the movie In the Heat of the Night. You know, check those videos out on Shane's World. I have the filming locations for In the Heat of the Night and Dukes of Hazzard, and this is one of those filming locations. But let's continue to take a look around town and find some more. And this building here was the James H. Porter Memorial Library. Looks like back in 1977. This particular structure was used in a lot of movie locations back in the late 1970s. Thought I'd come up and give you guys a closer look, then we'll take a further look around. But let's take a look at the structure here. Flagpole. Here's a closer look at the memorial. All right, y'all, let's go to the cemetery where they buried Jason Voorhees. All right, here is Madison Historic Cemeteries, and this particular cemetery here was used in the movie Jason Lives, Friday the 13th. And we're going to take you up a little closer up here on top of that hill there and show you where a few film sites or screenshots were filmed of the scene where the sheriff is actually chasing Tommy through the cemetery, and we'll take a further look down here and show you where those scenes were taken. Alright, you may recognize this screenshot from Jason Lives. Now the crypt has been, you can see the crypt. I'll again attach some pictures to the video to kind of demonstrate the screenshot that I'm referring to, but it does appear that the crypt's been broken and cracked and basically destroyed. And but this is the location where they filmed the scene when Jason Voorhees is basically resurrected from the grave. And you can see this big cedar tree here in a lot of the shots. You can also see the crypt. I think when the sheriff comes out here and gives Tommy a run for his money, I think that one shot is filmed right in this particular area here, when he does I think grab Tommy, and I think he may lock him up at that point. But let me give you a look here at the area where that scene was filmed. And then back around toward this cedar tree, and then right over there would have been the shot, I think, when they finally catch up with Tommy. And this would have been the area where Jason would have been resurrected. It would have been kind of filmed in this general area. But you can look, one indicator up here, and of course, you know, decades have gone by, but this tree has a kind of a twisty motion about it. And here's a few different angles of this tree. But in the old shots of the movie from 1986, you can see that twisty tree, you know, much smaller, but it is still here, and that's a big also indicator if you're ever wanting to see the location sites for Jason Lives. Kind of give you an all-around look here. Nice cemetery though. And if you're ever up here and kind of wonder where those shots were filmed, you basically come through, and not too far on the right, again, you'll notice this big cedar tree. But these two monuments here basically are are pictured in the back scene of much of the shots. And this particular grave site is Robert G. Taylor. And then also, of course, you know, look for the fencing, which is a really good indicator about where to locate this site. And as you can see across from here, there's another part of the cemetery. But yeah, this is the area where Jason Lives would have been filmed. And this particular area can also be seen in the movie. Alright, y'all, we're at Hard Labor Creek State Park, where they did some filming shots for Friday the 13th. Jason Lives. Alright, let's take a trip down to the lake here. I'll show you a few areas where they did. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, look what I found. I don't know if I want to walk down there now or not. We'll go ahead and walk down.
You grab A, M, R, then N to Z, and keep the man-eating plants away from the bug-eyed aliens. Oh no, not him. Hello. How long's it been?
All right, while in Madison, Georgia, I thought I would show you this little location here. This was used in the movie Goosebumps with Jack Black. If you guys remember the book series Goosebumps, well, the movie was filmed right here in this location and in this general location here in the town square. And we'll continue to take you a look around. Here's the Madison Morgan Cultural Center. And we are in the Visitor Center here in Madison, Georgia. That's where they filmed the movie Goosebumps with Jack Black. Looks like we've got boxwood here as well.
Christmas.
So this would have been the jail. And right outside the visitor center here, it's talking about past tenants. Of course, this used to be the firehouse, but it looks like City Food Market, Walter R. Thomas Jewelry, Source of Light, Mission, Madison Finance Company, and now the Welcome Center here in Madison, Georgia. They've got some useful information for you.
You got that.
All right, more on Goosebumps here in Madison, Georgia. This building here is also prominent in the movie. In fact, they actually filmed the basement scenes in this particular structure. And we're going to take a little closer look. And this was Madison Public School from 1895 to 1957. Now it's the Madison Morgan Cultural Center. Beautiful building. And it looks like Robert M. Turnell was responsible for preserving this building. And this is the Morgan County Courthouse. Please feel free to check out my video on the Nolan House, which is not too far from Madison, Georgia. It's an abandoned location video. And then we head to Madison. We come back here to talk about this particular statue here. This is called the Doughboy, which is in honor of the war veterans of World War I. But this courthouse can be seen in quite a few different movies. What you doing, buddy? Huh? What you doing? You hungry? All right, y'all, we got a rooster here, and he's going to kind of help us show you the next stop here, which is Rutledge, Georgia, and we're going to take you to some more filming locations. Yeah, I always love movies and episodes about time travel. I think it's fascinating. The house that was used in that particular episode is in Madison, Georgia. And this is the Mercantile. And Dylan's character would have been shown going into that particular building there. And then of course this is the hardware store that is seen in the series, that episode of Amazing Stories. And of course you can see that building in the back shot. Filming location for Amazing Stories, the 2020 edition.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm from the future. I'm trying to go home. I know it sounds crazy. I'm asking you to help me. Maybe all this always happened. Maybe you were always meant to come back with me.
And here's a closer scene of those buildings that can be seen in the back shot. Here we go.